If you saw yesterday's video, I did a thing that I do every year where I go through every region and I break it down and I try to find a Cinderella story and a team that I think could potentially win the whole thing that isn't the favorite. So obviously the favorite is very likely going to win because that's why they're the favorite, but this is a fun way to look through the region and to try to pick a team and maybe, get lucky and find a team that might win the whole thing. So, and I'm doing it outside today because the children are being very, very loud inside. And it's kind of nice out today. So anyway, let's start. Double A North, Oxford Hills, 39.9% to win the region. If you've been following Double A North, you know the drill as well as I do. There's a couple teams at the top and they're just beating up on each other all year long. And any of them could do it. So I'm going to go with Lewiston. I thought about taking Hamden. I thought about taking the dark horse coming from the north to come in, tournament experience in that program, but I'm going to go with Lewiston. They are 7th in the state and 2nd in the region versus teams in the top 25, and I feel like you're going to have to beat a team in the top 25, maybe 2 teams in the top 25 to win that region. Double A South, Thornton Academy, 73.5% to win the region. So good luck. I'm gonna go with Sopo. They've got Jalen Jackson. He'll probably hit a game winner. If this is gonna happen, he's gonna need to hit a game winner. And it's really the only thing that makes sense there. A North, Brewer, 77.5%. This looked like it was Brewers to lose mid-season. They were just torching everyone, and then Mount Blue put a scare in them. Nearly beat them. I think that game went overtime. Mount Blue is number 2 in the region in plus minus behind Brewer. I'm going to take them to finish the job of putting of the team that put that first scare in them and sort of showed the rest of the region, hey, this team is beatable. Falmouth, A South, 48.2%. No surprise there. Falmouth, you feel like they're 1 or 2 or 3 in this region every year. I'm going to go with GNG. GNG is number 1 in the region in plus minus. They are number 1 in percent perfect, which is an indicator of how well you took care of business against your schedule. They've got Nate Hebert, I think I'm saying that right, who can fill it up from 3. I feel like they're a pretty solid bet to win that region, even if you were going to pick favorites. Let's see, B North, Ellsworth, 56.8%. They have been unbelievable all year long. Chance Mercier, if I'm saying that right, is incredible. But who else is pretty incredible in this region is Winslow. They are 14-0 since Christmas. They beat Oceanside. They are 15th in the state in the second half, and they've got Jason Reynolds, who is a problem. B South, speaking of Oceanside, they are 30.5% to win this region. They have the Galley twins. They will shoot the lights out, but sometimes you live by the 3, as they say, and then you die by the 3. So who do we like there? Yarmouth. So my rule for B South is because my brother coaches for Madomic. Madomic is off the table here, but I'm going to go with Yarmouth. They were the best team in the region in the second half. They've won 10 straight. They're the defending champs for a reason. They lost some people, struggled early in the year, and then sort of turned on the Jets, and they've been pretty great for a while. C North is Calais, 38.9%. I went over 6 teams to this one, and I just kept looking at teams going, no, I don't see it. So I'm going to throw a wild card at you. Number 8, Penobscot Valley. They should be, according to the power rankings, they should be the 6th seed. They have been the 4th best team in the second half in that region. So that sort of feels like a team to me that could put it all together and get hot and make a run. That would be a really great Cinderella story. They'd have to get by Calais in the semifinals to do it, but let's go with Penobscot Valley. C South, Dirico. This is wide open. Dirigo, 35.4% there. The defending champs. They have Charlie Houghton. They are very, very, very good, but there's a lot of good teams in this region. There's Richmond. There's Old Orchard Beach. Bunch of them. Gonna go with Mount Abram. They are 1st in scoring. They are 1st in plus minus. They have a fantastic mascot. Let's do it. D North, Southern Aroostook, the Warriors, defending champs, 34.8%. This one, I can't read my notes. but I have written down here Machias. I think, oh, I remember now. I was going to go with Bangor Christian. That was sort of in the back of my head like 2 weeks ago. Bangor Christian, that's my upset pick here. That's my Cinderella. And then Machias blew them out in the final week, like by a lot. And then I took a closer look at Machias, and they have been red hot. I might take them with favorites involved in this region. Finally, D South, Forest Hills. 50.5%. We all know Forest Hills, this is what they do. They come down the tournament, they shoot the lights out. They've got another Desjardins. I don't know how many Desjardins there are. There's so many. It feels like we're on like the 18th one of these kids, but they just keep coming. I think there's probably 4 more. So the obvious pick here is Valley. Everybody's going to tell you Valley. You look at Valley's record, Valley hasn't beaten anybody. They don't have a single quality win. The best team they've beat is like ranked 98th or 97th or something like that in the state. But you know who does have 2 quality wins against some pretty decent teams? Greenville. They've got, they've got 2 quality wins and the best mascot in the state. So that's my pick. As always, these could all go terribly wrong. The favorites could run the table. Last night in the boys' prelim games went completely chalk, save for 1 game. So this could all look really, really bad in a week or so from now. Or maybe I'll hit one and it'll be fun. But either way, tournament starts tomorrow. It's going to be awesome. I'll be in Portland at the Expo doing stuff for my site, for Bangor Daily News. More content than you can handle. And then, as the kids say on the videos that my son's always watching, smash the subscribe button. I did that wrong. It didn't feel right. Just, subscribe. Don't subscribe. All right. See you in Portland.